Hi, welcome back. So about a year ago, I made a video called The Top 20 Soy Luna Songs According to Me and Only Me, and that has grown to be the most viewed video on my YouTube channel. Now that it's almost a year later, I want to redo it and see how my opinions have changed. I feel like now the songs that I really like are gonna be the songs that I'm gonna like for a long time because it's been a year, you know? So yeah, the tree's back, I'm back. It's almost a year later, let's do it. Now, making this list was kind of tricky because I wanted to make sure that the songs on this list were songs that I liked because they were good musically. Not necessarily songs that I liked because the scene itself was funny, which I feel like I kind of did a little bit on my last list. Also, I was so new to the show that everything was awesome to me. But now that it's a year later, I have thoughts. Number 20 is I'd Be Crazy. Yeah, I really did enjoy this song when the show first started, but now, I don't remember where it was on my list last year, but I know it was higher than this. It is really nostalgic for me, which is why I had to put it on here, because there was this one time, almost a year ago, where me and Bridget and Zoe were at a roller rink and we got them to play this song. So every time I hear this song, I just think about that moment. It just makes me happy. So I had to have it on here, but it is at 20 because it's not my favorite because, you know, obviously it's number 20. This one's gonna shock some people because I know this one was higher, as is most of the season 3 album, but number 19 is Mono Amano. I still love this song, but I just find myself skipping it a lot more. And whenever I watch 340, which is my favorite episode in case any of you didn't know, this moment just doesn't always do it for me the same way that motu still does. I still think Hasmin's version in season 2 is hilarious. I still reenact it every time. She's got the kazoo. I feel like I have to do it. Comedic genius. Number 18 is No Tapito Mucho. I will say that all of the TV versions of this song were done really dirty because they're not including the bridge, which I personally think is the best part of this song. But I do still think that every time it's included on the show, it's a good moment. One of my favorite Luna, or is it my favorite Luna solo? It is the only Luna solo on this list, which I guess would make it my favorite. No Tapito Mucho is just good. It's good, I like it. 17 is Tiempo de Amor. I love the roller band, but this song just doesn't always do it for me. Lyric-wise and like sound-wise, it's not necessarily like my favorite one, but it is often used as a Simbar song, and I do love Simbar. Number 16 is Kamino. This song I feel like nobody likes, and it's a very unpopular opinion that I do enjoy this song. One of my faves, very nostalgic for me for some reason. Season 1 songs normally aren't my fave, but this one I really do enjoy. I still listen to it every time it comes on. 15 is Princesa, which I know is going to shock a lot of people because I used to say I hated that song for like the longest time. I used to be such a Princesa, like anti-fan, stan. I once made a thread about the top worst Soy Luna songs, and this was on it. And I received some not very nice words from people, and I take all of that back. Not Matteo's best solo, I will say that, but I do really like it, and I'm learning to appreciate it, which is why it's number 15. Number 14 is Murata Murata, still one of my faves. Love a good girl power moment. These 4 singing together is something we didn't really get often, so I think that's why I like it so much, is because it's unique, it's something special, and I personally think they do it really well. 13 is Kedate. I'm sorry that it's this low, but it's really sad. A lot of times I'm not really a sad music person, so the fact that it's even on this list, you should be thankful for. Seriously though, I do really like this song. The lyrics are beautiful. The moment when they sing it in the live show is gorgeous. Number 12 is Undestino, another roller band favorite. I didn't like it for a long time. I was very like underappreciative of it for a while. And then I remembered the version that they do in season 3, and then that made everything better. I will say this, until the day I die, Matteo being part of the roller band is probably the best thing to ever happen to that band. Roller Band 2.0, forever and ever besties. Sorry, Nico. Matteo taking your spot is a beautiful thing. Number 11 is Pienso. Like I said, roller band, my favorite. This song is so good, and everybody always tells me they hate it, and I can never understand why. So if you do not like Pienso, can you please tell me why? Because I'd love to know. And then I'll tell you that you're wrong, and that it is one of the best songs ever. A lot of times when I hear it, I just think about that one weird scene with Delphi and Pedro and like on their date, and it just feels so decalming to me, and it does something. It hits right here, and it's so good. Number 10 is Kemasta. I love this song so much. Like, wow, Luteo really did that. And I just, I have no words. It's so good. The live version, beautiful. The moment when they sang it in the open, beautiful. I wish they sang it more. That's my only complaint. Number 9 is Siento. Also, some of you might be shocked because I did not like that song. Clearly, I was not a fan of like Matteo solos, but I was very wrong, and I apologize. I am admitting my fault. Siento's back at number 9 now, where it belongs. I do think this is better than Princesa, and some people can fight me for that. But no, I will fight you back. Number 8 is Esta Noche no Paro, which is Matteo's best solo. The video is so well shot. I refuse to believe that they filmed that on their Android tablets, but that's okay. That's a problem for another time. Clearly, those girls are paying editors to do beautiful things to their work. It's really powerful, and I like it. I like that that's like his comeback after falling off a fence and suffering lyric amnesia. It's what he deserves. Number 7 is Quiero verte sonreír. Sonreír? I want to see you smile. My only complaint is that it's the solo version on the album and not the duo, because I do think the duo is the better version. Just that moment at the open, man, so good. They both look so good. Their outfits go together so well. They look so beautiful. Their voices sound so good together. Number 6 is Eres. I used to hate this song. Don't hate it anymore, but my favorite version is still the live version because I still do strongly believe, and I'm sorry, Michael Ronda, I do strongly believe that Matteo was the best thing to happen to this song, as was the best thing to happen to the roller band. Are we sensing a theme here? But I do think that the live version is the better one, and I do appreciate that they kept the choreography and the outfits and everything the same in both tours. I do wish that we got to see him sing it, like Matteo sing it on the show. And I also would have really loved a Simbar version of this song, but beggars can't be choosers. Number 5 is Decirte lo que siento. I feel like that's another unpopular opinion. Everybody hates this song. I love this song. I think it's gorgeous. I do take back what I said about Nina and Eric's version being the best. I still do think it's a very cute moment, and I do really appreciate the fact that they let her sing. Pedro's version is very beautiful, and I love that they gave him his moment. And this song just makes me happy. Number 4 is Solos. I feel like my explanation is pretty much the same as it was last time. I love Simbar. Wish it wasn't a dream sequence because it kind of just makes it feel like nah. Their dynamic in this song is just so different that I really like it. And normally I don't like things that are different, but I think it's the fact that it's them, and it's one of the only times we got to see them sing together in a song that's like semi-romantic. It at least suits Amber's arc in season 3 pretty well. I still can't really get behind Simone being like a bad guy in leather, but I can dream about it as Amber can. Number 3 is Crescendo and Me. This is like, top 3 for a reason. Every time I hear this song, I just end up belting it out, and I'm smiling, and I'm happy, and it makes my heart feel beautiful things. I think it's 355 with Ramiro. She asks him to sing with her, and then he asks if he can hug her at the end, and I'm like, we love a man with consent. It's such a good song. It's such a good moment. I love those two, and I like that they use this song as a reconciliation for them because I feel like it goes with their storyline pretty well. Number 2 is Nadia como tu. She has been booted down one place, but still stands as one of my faves. Same reasons as before. Boys, tight pants, plaid, dancing in unison. That is my shit, man. That is my jam. I live for that. I am definitely a boy band type of girl, and this song gives me those boy band vibes, but also mixes in the 50s, which for some reason that era lately I'm really into. Clearly, I'm watching Club 57. I love Matteo's lyric amnesia moment, and then Simone coming in and saving the day. And then my number 1 favorite song from Soylina right now is Valiente. This song I feel like is beautiful both lyrically, musically, like visually watching it, any version that you see. And I really feel like it encompasses what the show is about. And it represents all of the characters really well. I feel like all of the characters have had a time where they've had to be brave, and the show's done a really nice job of showing that. Because I feel like it really started out as something in season 1 that was reused a lot and revisited quite frequently. And then in season 2, they redid the group version. And I would have really liked to see it in season 3, especially with Ramiro like leaving the team and then figuring out his allegiance, and then Amber's storyline of trying to come back to who she was and finding out who she really was as a person, and then Luna having to be really brave going through all of that inner turmoil and trauma coming to surface after figuring out that she was Sol Benson. I feel like season 3 would have been the prime time to use that song, and the fact that they didn't hurts me just because it is my favorite. And it gives me chills every time I listen to it. And also Michael Ronda sang it to me on a cameo for my birthday. So those are my 20 Soy Luna songs as of now. Maybe I'll redo it again in another year and see how I feel. But I feel like this is a good standing of how I'm going to feel for the rest of my life. Let me know if you agree with my list. I know you're not going to, but I know you're not going to, but I would love to hear about it anyway. Let me know what your favorite songs are and what your least favorite songs are. And yeah, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye. Ay, 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 contigo, quédate conmigo.